Hey guys, so I'm just busy, he, just on my computer, just doing whatever, and state of survival, and just really comes down to the fact that you know the month is drawn near, and then school is back, and yeah, there's been a lot of things that I've learned, but sometimes you're better off, like a lot of things are. There's a lot of things parents should never do to their kids, cause it can, it can, it can really affect their, it can really affect their mental health and in their adult years anyway. Well, for one, I know like, I never had many friends. I don't know if I was a heartthrob, but even that was not my intention anyway. But through school, like, I refused to get people to be, but now I know that early days of elementary school, I kind of joined the fray a bit, but now I realize that I reflect on my past, and yeah, like, yeah, and but despite my a, a shyness, it's just like I was a heartthrob in high school, and I don't know why. I think there's a lot of things I was just afraid of. One was the awkwardness. Two was I was afraid of meeting new people. I mean, I never, I wouldn't, I refused to make friends with anyone who was into bad stuff, and I wasn't into South Park. Wasn't into all all the other stuff that some teenagers nowadays would be into. I mean, with the exception of Beavis and Butthead, but I only watched a couple episodes, but so yeah, like when I was in 10th grade, that was when I really started getting attention from all the other from all the girls out there. I mean, Amber Wolf, anyway. Like, when she asked for my name, I just freaked out and went to my next class, but she eventually found me, and I had to say my name, and I don't know what wanted her to know me. So, I mean, and then 11th grade, I met Tamira. Same thing, I was shy, I just flaked out. Went from there. And left, and, I mean, yeah, now that I'm admitting the fact that I am very shy and awkward, and, like, I embrace my awkwardness. I've always, even though, but sometimes my karma just kinda lays out things that happen, and says that they things that happened are just meant to happen. So yeah, and then I met Tia Weeb, and just it all went. It all just basically sometimes, I mean, then there's this circle of love is what really comes down to is that the love we give out to to the world around us will always come back to us. Like, I mean, and another one was Megan Hamilton, which I don't think matters to me anymore. And well, and but oh, it's like, you know. I mean, an interesting thing about integrity and self-acceptance is that when you're comfortable in your skin, it shows, and you know, and that usually get and you earn that respect. Like, I mean, some people try to have this perfect family, but you know what? It's just not working. So, my advice is just, you know, you gotta learn not to keep up with everyone else, and especially where your family is concerned, you know that. Let your kids and find their values. Then, but one way of, but now what I do is I take stock of how much, I need to take stock of how I'm filling my life with anything on a day-to-day basis, and you know, I mean, no matter what you say your values are, your actions are what tell you. Yeah, yeah. So I'm basically just, yeah, like I need to. That's where I just need to really think things through, and I mean, always look for the higher values. I mean, maybe it was my karma to be a new Christian and to understand, but I think, but I can feel the energy of, yeah, like, you know, I mean, I praise every day, praise God every day, and thankful to have Jesus in my life, and but it doesn't matter how I dress or what music I listen to, as long as you, but one thing to keep in mind is that I need to remember my mistakes and forget the things I've achieved, and keep all the reminders, you know, but just don't let your achievements get to your head, is all I'm saying, you know, but when I remember the good things that others have done for me, it means I know I'm humbled by the fact that I need other people in my life that worry about me. Yeah, and I finally understand why. I mean, the closest mirror here often reveal the true enemy staring back at us. And so, you know, and I finally understand why those girls wanted me, and apparently and I look somewhat, even though I'm approaching middle age, I look like I'm someone 10 years younger. Yeah. And that kind of genealogy comes from my dad, you know. But he's got the bad heart, and I could have it too. So, yeah. So, yeah, you know, like I can feel things that change in my life, and And when I'm getting a special treatment, it's because there's a. But one thing I will tell you is special treatment can't can't be expected. It's to be inspired. Because, like, if you inspire that kind of treatment, it's because people appreciate your help and what you bring to their lives. But when you're expecting it, when you're demanding it, you're just looking for that respect you haven't earned. I mean, there's two simple things in life that we all need to remember. Expect nothing and appreciate everything. So, that's kind of the attitude I'm carrying with me. Even though I do think good things for some people, I don't expect anything in return. I mean, if I do get something in return, it's because anything good that I've done for others, they appreciate it. So, I mean, I imagine they get humbled by their need for others too. But I just brush those things aside, and I'm not trying to focus on myself so much, and that's something I'm keeping in mind every day. So, anyways, I'm just gonna finish this vlog and say that everything is changing in my life, and I'm starting to feel a more positive energy within it. So until then, stay tuned for more vlogs.